All right, so buckle up, everybody, because today we are diving headfirst into the exhilarating world of, you guessed it, Flamengo.
Yeah, always a wild ride.
This club, they're practically synonymous with passion, with drama, with, well, Brazilian football at its most unpredictable. And if our source is anything to go by, and it's a juicy one, folks, a recent online article written specifically for those diehard Flamengo fans, things are about to get even spicier. We're talking Fla-Flu fireworks, a potential Copa do Brasil fairy tale ending, maybe even a transfer bombshell or two. Are you ready to get into it?
Oh, absolutely. Flamengo, they never disappoint, do they? Always keeping us on the edge of our seats.
You can say that again. So let's jump right into the heart of it. First up, we've got a date circled on the calendar, October 17th, the big one.
The clue.
Flamengo versus Fluminense. I mean, you could cut the tension with a knife.
It's epic. Think El Clasico, right? But with that unmistakable Rio de Janeiro pulse, it's more than just a game down there. It's ingrained in the city's DNA.
Wow, that's a good way to put it. And this year,
the stakes are through the roof. Both teams, they're scrapping it out for the top spot in the Brasileirão. Every single point matters.
And speaking of the Brasileirão, Flamengo, well, they need this win, don't they? I mean, Botafogo, they're the ones to catch.
No doubt about it. It's been, how do you say, a roller coaster season for them so far? Remember that crazy match against Sao Paulo? 4-3. Attacking masterclass, pure entertainment.
Right.
But then, just a few weeks later, bam, that shock loss against Fortaleza left everyone, fans, pundits, the lot, completely baffled. That's been their Achilles heel, honestly, consistency.
So true. Well, fingers crossed they bring their A game for Fla-Flu.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's switch gears for a second. Copa do Brasil, another trophy, another shot at glory. Imagine this, Flamengo hoisting that famous trophy for a fifth time.
That's the dream, right? And honestly, it could be the saving grace for what's been a bit of an up and down season.
Totally.
And they're halfway there. They've got a semifinal clash with Corinthians coming up.
Oh, man, another titan of Brazilian football.
Exactly. And these two legs are going to be something else. First at the Maracana.
Flamengo's fortress.
Then a trip to Corinthians' home turf, Neoquímica Arena. You want atmosphere. You got it. The roar of the crowd, the passion. It'll be electric. Trust me.
I bet. And speaking of high-stakes situations, let's talk about this whole Hugo Souza situation.
Yeah, the Hugo Souza saga.
Because Corinthians, well, they've been sniffing around him, haven't they? Even went as far as making an offer. But it seems like Flamengo are hesitant about letting him go.
Right. It's a tough one. Hugo, his form has dipped, no question. A fresh start, a change of scenery, could be just what the doctor ordered for him. But then again, goalkeepers like him, with his raw talent, they don't come along every day. It's a gamble for Flamengo. Cash in now or hold on and hope he rediscovers that spark.
Interesting. Very interesting. It's like playing chess with your future, isn't it? And speaking of shakeups, Flamengo's gone and brought in a familiar face, haven't they?
They have.
Felipe Luis, former player, now manager. It's a bold move.
Yeah.
What's his vision for the club?
Yeah. Well, Felipe Luis, he's all about discipline, tactical discipline. It's a bit of a departure from that free-flowing, all-out attack that Flamengo fans are used to. But he's also shown he's not afraid to give younger players a chance, give them some minutes on the pitch.
Which is great, but, and maybe this is the million-dollar question, are the results there yet?
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? Time, as they say, waits for no man. Even respected voices in the football world, like Mauro Cesar Pereira, they're saying that the clock is ticking for Felipe Luis. He needs to deliver and fast, because the pressure cooker of managing a club like Flamengo, it's intense.
Yeah, those fans, they live and breathe every win, every loss. It's in their blood.
That's true.
And those fans, they might just be in for even more drama because the transfer rumor mill, it's in overdrive.
Oh, yeah. There's a definite sense that some players, they're not exactly thrilled with the current situation. Take Allen, for instance, midfielder with bags of potential. He's not seeing as much game time as he'd like under the new manager. Might be time for him to move on, find a club where he can really shine.
It's all brewing in Flamengo land, isn't it? So where does all of this leave them?
At a crossroads, really. The Fla-Flu, the Copa do Brasil, these aren't just matches, they're opportunities. Opportunities to flip the script, to inject that winning mentality back into the team, to reclaim their spot at the top.
It's a pivotal moment for Flamengo. So, to our listeners, we want to hear from you. What do you think? What does Flamengo need to do to rediscover their dominance? Is a trophy enough? Or do they need to make bigger, bolder changes? Whatever you think, keep your eyes glued to Flamengo. Because with this club, one thing is for sure. It's never boring.